Shalom, family trendsetter. Assalamu alaikum. All praises be to the Most High. Now, I'm not one to come on here and say, I told you so, but I'm going to tell you this. I told you so. Remember some videos back, I told y'all that before the summer ended, that there was going to be a major event, something that's going to be so on a grand scale then, right? That's going to affect us all. Remember I told y'all that, and I'm going to go back and piggyback on what I said in 2018. When I told y'all in 2018 that something major was going to happen in 2019, that was going to affect the whole world. And we already know what that was, right? The VV, right? I can't really say because they don't want you to say that word on YouTube. Now, why am I making this video? I had a discussion with a friend of mine yesterday, right? He was basically telling me, well, what happened was prior to this event, I had told him that, man, you need to go and stack up, get some water, get some stuff like that. And he was telling me, man, I ain't worried about all that, man. I put my trust in the Most High. So I said, okay, well, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? To put your trust in the Most High. The Bible states that faith without work is dead. So you have to put in the work. Of course, you're going to put your trust in the Most High. So maybe the Most High is telling me to tell you that you need to start planning ahead for what's coming. And you can see, like, you know, he's just so complacent. He's like, I'm good, you know, if that should happen, you know, I got, you know, Walmart and all that. And he laughed, right? He was trying to make a joke. So I said, okay, so what happened if something pop off and you can't go to Walmart to go get food or whatever? Let's say you can't even make it to the gas station because there's no power. I said, you know, emergency situation occurred. That's why they call it emergency. You don't really, you know, anticipate it happening, right? But yes, you have to plan for it in the event it does happen. So he remembered when I had made that video, and one of the things he said to me is like, he said, man, why you always like fear mongering, like, you know, always putting out these negative content out there? I said, listen, fam, we living in a negative world. And not necessarily this fear monger, it's just pretty much me trying to, you know, let you, basically I was talking to him, and others know what can and can't occur. Now, those people that experience, right, tornadoes or let's say hurricanes or earthquake, I'm sure they didn't want it to happen, but this shit happened nonetheless. That's what I was telling him. So I said, remember when I was telling you about summertime? He was like, yeah, okay, that was just an educated guess. I said, what do you mean educated guess? And he started to say, well, shit happens all the time. Yeah, shit happens all the time. That's why you should plan for shit that's going to be happening all the time. Of course, stuff happens all the time, but we never had a crowd strike, you know what I'm saying, last year or the year before that. You know what I'm saying? Every year, it seems that the Most High judgment is coming harder and harder on this world, you know what I'm saying, for what they have done to the Most High chosen people. And he's a Hebrew, and I'm kind of surprised that he's not on board with me. But anyway, it is what it is. You know, let the blind lead the blind. Fuck it. At this point, family, my job, I believe, I don't get paid for this shit, is to just put out information. When the Most High give me a download, I put it out, me and others, because there are many others like me, do the same thing. And if y'all don't want to take heed, it is what it is. Because I told y'all that. I told y'all in past video, you don't believe me? Go into my playlist and watch a couple of my videos and you'll see where I told you that post-eclipse. I told you that 2024 is going to be like none other. I told you before the summer ended, something major was going to happen. And I also prophesied that the 2024 election is not going to happen. Trust me when I tell you this. I believe this is a beta test. I believe they're doing this to see how we're going to react. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe they're going to try to stop this election. Not only because, you know, they don't want a president, but because the two candidates that they have right now, they don't want them. They don't want two old men. First of all, they don't want Biden. He's on his way out, literally. And after him, they don't want Kamala Harris. They don't want no black woman running the country. That ain't gonna happen, right? They didn't even want that Hillary bitch to run the country. And then Donald Trump, as much as you see a lot of people in support of Donald Trump, they really don't want Donald Trump, even even his own Republican Party, because there's no more Republicans. It's MAGA now. And this man is literally ushering out the Republican Party. So they themselves don't want Donald Trump. He's a liability. This man want to become a dictator. And one thing I notice about these Americans, they love their guns. They love their Second Amendment right, including the right to bear arms and to protect your family. And if Trump comes into office, he's going to do away with all this shit. I believe that this 2024 election is not going to happen. And they're going to use this so-called, what they call it, crowd strike, as a pretense to stop the 2024 election. We're going to have another power outage. Trust me.